Good morning, everyone. Welcome back to my channel. I have a gem for you today. It is Friday. First off, I want to say, hope you have a great Friday. And the topic we're going to talk about today is we're going to continue the series of how you can leverage stocks to make money in the stock market. I'm going to go over three different unique stocks because I tried to get stocks that you probably either haven't heard of, especially if you are a beginning investor, stocks that you probably haven't heard of. Tell you a little bit about it, what sectors these different stocks come in at, and then also just give you the ticker symbol so that you guys can do your own research on your own. Before we start, just know that past performance does not guarantee future performance. So just know that. But also just know that this is for educational purposes only. This is my opinion. I would in the end show you how I make money and how I leverage these different stocks to uh, invest per month to create a diverse dividend portfolio to make money, and how you can tackle these different approaches either with winning a dividend portfolio or just leveraging stocks to just pay your bill. So just know that this is educational purposes only. This is my opinion. Hopefully, you believe and trust my opinion because I have the proof and I'm living it. But just so you know, I'm not coercing you or recommend anything. It's just for this video, just for educational purposes only, for us just to enjoy and just to learn. So just want to get that out the way. So what we have here today is that I'm going to show you on this wonderful Friday how to make $250 per month. Yeah, we getting up there. First it was $100, 150, 200. Now we're going to show you how to make $250 per month, which is on an annualized basis, $3,000. If you continue to invest more, then you will make more. But if you just want to just stop at just $250 per month, if you can use that money to pay your light bill, gas, groceries, uh, your heating bill, phone bill, or a combination of a lot of things, right? And so I have three unique stocks. One is called British American Tobacco, uh, which is a cigarette. I was going to say marijuana. It's a cigarette stock, so it's a sin stock. I have Oak Tree Specialty Lending, which is a BDC, and then I also have Devon Energy. So uh, enough with the introductions. Let's get right into this loveliness and let me educate you guys and put you up on game on some stocks you probably never heard of. So for the first stock, we have BTI. BTI is British American Tobacco. So if you are socially conscious or you don't want to invest in companies that deal with tobacco, then be my guest. But for the individuals out there that want to make money, make some serious money, BTI is the way to go. So BTI is the equivalent to Mo Ultra Group or Philip Morris that I typically have in my portfolios to have income. So BTI has a dividend yield of 7.70%. It grows roughly 2% in dividend growth. It grows the dividend growth is about 2%, which is not it's not a lot, but it's something. And the stock costs $36.94 per share. And this stock is fairly safe. It's fairly safe for the long run. Now, just know that the tobacco industry is a dying industry. More and more people are becoming more socially aware and are not buying tobacco due to knowing the effects of nicotine and whatnot. But at the same time, I've traveled across to Amsterdam. I've been to Spain. I've also been to uh, London. And when you go out to these different places, Amsterdam, Eastern Europe, they still smoke a lot. And so, even though it's a dying industry, you can still make money. So, I have an example with this particular stock, BTI. If you just wanted to utilize a stock, a high dividend stock that you just want to just buy one stock that's stable, that's been around for 15, 20 plus years, and then also has been paying a stable dividend, and you just want to use it to pay your bills, then this high dividend stock it leaves no punch at all. So let's say if you started with one share of BTI. BTI, it costs $36.94. You're going to contribute on an annualized basis $2,500 per year, or if you were to split it up amongst on a 12-month period, you're investing roughly $208 per month into the stock. The dividend yield of BTI is 7.70%, and the dividend increases roughly 2%. And with this, as you see, so starting out, if you start with just one share, you just be making $2.84 per share. But as you begin to acquire more shares, to make roughly $250 per month, which is $3,000 per year, it would take you roughly 10 years to hit that. Now, remember, that's by investing $208. Now, imagine if you invested more. Imagine if you doubled it. If you doubled it, just remember, whenever you double, you cut the time in half. So to make $250 per month, all you have to do would have to invest like $400 per month into the stock, and you can reach your goal in 5 years. So it doesn't take long for the dividends to accumulate, the dividends to grow. And so if you wanted to make $250 per month with an extra $3,000 per year, and you bought BTI, it would take about 10 years with $208 per month. If you uh, if you doubled it around $400, then it would take you 5 years to hit for this investment to pay you $250 per month. The next investment is Oak Tree Specialty Lending. It is a this is a BDC right here, and it's a BDC that specializes in investments in middle markets, bridge financing, first and second lien debts. And with this, uh, this one has a high yield. So just so you guys know, just to warn you, with high yielders, uh, this huge risk and high yield, but with high risk is comes with high reward. Whether it's a high yield stock, high yield ETF, derivatives, ETFs like QYLD, uh, JP. I might do a video on that, the difference. And with this BDC, it has a dividend yield of 11.24%. So you got to understand the risk. But with a dividend safety score of 50, it's borderline safe. So if it was like 20, 30, you should worry. But by it being green, you shouldn't worry too much. Uh, and then just know that with this 11.24% yield, it's going to be paying out a juicy dividend. And so let me show you, if your goal was to make $250 per month, which is $3,000 per year, and you just only invested $2,500 every year, which is $208 per month, with a 11.24% dividend yield of Oak Tree Specialty Lending. It tended to increase the dividend roughly 3%. Now, lately, it's been increasing the dividend a lot. I just put 3% to be conservative. And so by calculating that, if for $3,000, it would take this, because it has a higher yield. Honestly, it would take you less than 7.5 years to hit your goal of $250 per month investing into this BDC, Oak Tree Specialty Lending. The ticker symbol is OCSL. So if you're interested to learn more about this stock, write this down, OCSL. And if you wanted to have something that's stable, that's been paying, that has a high dividend yield, that's been paying people high dividends, then Oak Tree Specialty Lending is definitely something that's very interesting. And guess what? So it will take you roughly 7.5 years ish to hit 200 to hit this investment, paying you $250 per month. If you wanted to reach it in half that many years. So half of 7 is what, 3.5 years, which is, a lot of people want to hit their goals a lot faster. All you have to do is double how much you are buying per month. So with $2,500 annually, that's roughly $208 that you're buying of OCS, the Oak Specialty Lending. If you were to double it, and about $416 per month, if you was able to, uh, receive a bonus, if you were to, you had a side, either a side business or you work the gig economy, you're doing Uber, you are you have a job, and then you're a stylist and you're doing people's hair, and you have an extra $400 that you want to put into the market to make money for yourself for the future, or for now, help you pay bills. This will help if you can manage an extra $200 on top of the $200 that you're paying in buying the stock, combine it for $400. You could be able to hit your goal for this stock to be paying you roughly $250 per month in half the time. So just regular $208 per month, 7.5 years. Then it'll be paying you $250 per month. If you want to do it at half the time, double it, $416, 420 on the safe side, just to carry the one, and boom, you can have this stock right here, OCSL, Oak Tree Specialty Lending, with this juicy high yield. I'm honestly thinking about my getting this because I have several low yield stocks in my dividend portfolio, but this is definitely interesting, and this dividend actually also pays quarterly. It pays March, June, September and December. So I might be looking to pay this, but buy this and add this to my portfolio. Lastly, the last stock I'm going to talk to you guys about is called is Devon. It's an energy stock. It's oil and gas exploration. It has a dividend yield of 8.40%. The dividend growth is all over the place, so don't worry about that. So I did like on the average on the safe side. This stock costs $61.56. The ticker symbol for Devon is DVN, and it has been like dividend has been growing like super fast, and it's been paying out really super fast. And I put in all the metrics right here, where you start off with one share. Uh, Devon costs $61.56. You plan on contributing $2,500 on an annualized basis, or $208 per month. Devon has a dividend yield of 8.40% with a dividend growth, I said roughly 5%. And so remember, you want to figure out a stock to be able to for you to make $250 per month, uh, right? $250 per month, which is extra $3,000 in your pocket per year. And with Devon, you you'll be able to hit that within 8.5 years. But then the special what makes Devon special, the reason why I chose DVN, the reason why I chose Devon in this list for you guys of stock you probably haven't heard of in the oil and gas and energy space, is that not only does it has a high yield, but it's rare to have a high yield and a decent dividend growth. Typically, the higher the yield, the lower the dividend growth, because the company is paying out a lot of money for this high yield dividend stock, so it may not have extra money to be able to increase the dividend payout on top of that. That's why a lot of individuals like to buy low yields, because then they increase their dividend 15, 20%. And then on top of, they have a lot of extra cash flow left because they're paying a low yield on their stocks. And they also do buybacks, share buybacks, and then the overall portfolio increases. With high yielders, not so much. But I chose this because uh, the energy field and oil and gas is a lucrative sector. When it's doing really really good, they pay really really well. When it's doing bad or in recession, uh, yeah, run for the hills. But because of COVID and because the whole 1 year of people not getting on planes and using energy and using oil like that, the oil and gas has been booming. And Devon, it may not have the longevity history compared to ExxonMobil and Chevron, but this stock packs a punch with a high dividend yield of like 8% and a dividend growth of a minimum like 5%. That is crazy. Now remember, it takes for you to make 3,000 a year or roughly $250 per month. It would take you buying the stock $208 per month, roughly 8.5 years. If you want to half that time, about 4.5 years, just double it. So instead of spending $208 buying the stock, spend $410 per month buying the stock, and this stock will pay you roughly $250 per month within 4.5 years if you double it. Buying the stock, roughly $410 per month. But if you can only spare $208, then just do that, and you hit your goal in 8.5 years, and then you just sit back, and then the stock will just continue to be paying you roughly $250 per month. And then if you wanted to pay you more, then as you make more money, you can buy more. And as you see, if you stick with the plan and you buy more, it will pay you more. Lastly, I wanted to show you guys a quick of my dividend portfolio. My dividend portfolio as right now is up. My dividend annual income is I'm at $1,500, so it's increasing. I already had my goal for this year that I wanted to hit over 1,500. So now I'm about to adjust my goal. Now I want to hit at least 1,750. So let's see if I can do it. And lastly, I want to go over to show you guys like my favorite dividend stock. So my favorite dividend stock that I guess I love that I talk about has to be SCHD. Have roughly 15 shares at SCHD. I buy it for the diversification. Most importantly, my favorite stock of all time is Starbucks, and I plan on buying roughly 2 shares of Starbucks per month. It's a low yield. It's a low yield, 2%, sometimes like 1.96%. But the reason why I love Starbucks is because I love drinking the coffee, and I love see other people buy them expensive coffees, and seeing that by me being a shareholder, that I'm going to benefit from. So all in all, I just wanted to show you guys my quick update, a little small update. I'll do a more deep dive update in future videos, but I just want to show you guys just my progress up until now, and what I have got going on. But most importantly, I wanted to show you guys how to make money. I wanted to expose you guys to different stocks that you haven't heard of. Each video that I show how to make money, how long it's going to take to make money, and how to do it per month. I love to show you guys just the diverse the diverse slate of stocks in the stock market that you probably even haven't heard of outside of maybe Microsoft, McDonald's, and Starbucks. So like stocks like British American Tobacco, Oak Tree Specialty Lending, and Devon Energy. You probably never have heard of it. Now in the investing community, they've heard of it because watch other videos, them doing research. But for new investors just starting, you probably don't haven't heard anything about any of these stocks. So write down the ticker symbol. Once again, do your own research. If you like it, then go ahead, do your thing, pull the trigger. But remember, this is only for what the video is just for us to just basically try to learn and make money together. Remember, past performance does not guarantee future performance, and this is only for educational purposes only, for me just to show you guys just the blueprint of how you can do it. I just show you how to do it. It's up to you for you to choose if you want to do it or not, or you can choose a different strategy altogether. All right. If you enjoyed this video, if you enjoy all the stocks, like and subscribe to my channel, share my content, watch my content from beginning to end, and help your boy out with watching the video all the way through. If you enjoyed it, then share it. And also, if you really enjoy it, subscribe and become a member, right? Because I have wonderful more content to share with you guys. All right, guys. Hope you guys enjoy your day. Enjoy your Friday. I'm going to give you some tacos because I'm looking good. I deserve a drink.